about DNA replication. That is one of the important phase, important step of reproduction. So first we will see DNA replication. This DNA replication or DNA copying is one and same thing. Now what is DNA? We all know DNA, full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. So DNA is basically polymer of nucleotide, and this DNA is said to be blueprint of inherited character or characters which are present in parents. These characters from parents to offspring, how they transfer with the help of DNA. So DNA transfer from parents to offspring, and this DNA has all information which is necessary for organization of organism. So in the process of DNA copying, DNA helps for production or for synthesis of required proteins. Which proteins? Proteins which require for growth, development and for organization of organism. That proteins are synthesized by DNA, and this information is present on DNA. Where this DNA are present? DNA is basically present in nucleus. Inside the nucleus of cell, DNA is present. Suppose this is the cell. Like this is the cell. In this cell, here it is nucleus. And inside this nucleus, genetic material is present, that is the DNA. DNA is thread-like structure present inside the nucleus. And on this DNA, on this thread-like structure, if we stretch it, it is like this thread-like structure. And on this thread-like structure, the information is present. Information is present in the form of protein, single protein. This information is present in the form of protein. And this chain is called as nucleotide. Whole descriptive part is not here in 10th standard. So I am explaining you in very short what is DNA. So in this DNA, like these proteins are there, and on this DNA this information is there. Suppose this is protein number 1, which is essential for color of eye. Protein number 2, which is essential for shape of nose. Protein number 3, which is essential for growth of organism. Likewise, various functions are there, and all these different proteins are present on DNA. Now what is DNA? DNA is having all the information related with organization of organism. So now this DNA will make, and DNA send information to this cell to produce this particular type of protein whenever required. DNA send information and message to the cell to produce particular type of protein whenever there is requirement of that protein for that particular organism. So that is what the DNA. So DNA carry all information of parents, and this information is transferred to organism. How this information transferred to organism? By the time of reproduction, what happens? This DNA get double. DNA copying or replication. So if suppose this is cell and this is the nucleus, and earlier suppose there is DNA. Suppose here the length of DNA is like this much length of DNA is there. Then during reproduction, this cell will replicate its DNA. This DNA will get double. If suppose here this is the DNA and we have DNA like this, here different proteins are there in the form of information. Okay, so suppose this is protein number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what process will be carried out here? Certain chemical reactions will take place, and as a result of chemical reaction, now this DNA will get replicated. Again from here, new DNA will form, and this new DNA will again carry all the proteins which are present on earlier one. So this protein number 1, protein number 2, protein number 3, 4, 5 and 6. So whatever earlier proteins were present, same proteins again synthesized on the thread. and in this way DNA get doubled, DNA get copied. That is called as replication of DNA. Now during replication of DNA, DNA get double in size. After getting double, what will happen here? Once this DNA will get replicated, now this DNA cell shows cell division. In this process, now further cell will divide. And when this cell will divide, this cell divides into two equal daughter cells. And in these two equal daughter cells again, this DNA will also divide and present in both the cells. Suppose this is the DNA and this DNA get divided here, and now half of the DNA which is earlier one in the parent, that will be with parent, and new copy of DNA will pass to offspring. That is the importance of DNA replication or DNA copying. DNA is present inside nucleus. DNA is having all the information to synthesize the essential proteins which are essential for growth and development of organism, and this DNA will get replicated. How DNA get replicated? This is the big process of replication of DNA. So in short, I want to tell you, DNA replication take place because of various biochemical reactions. Biochemical reaction means, in the previous classes we have studied, biochemical reaction means all those chemical reactions which are carried out in the body of living organism. That reaction is called as biochemical reaction. So various biochemical reaction takes place and DNA get double. Once it get double, cell divide into two equal parts. So the original or half of the DNA fragment, earlier one which was present in parent, remain with parent, and new copy pass to daughter cell. So this is the process of DNA copying and DNA replication. But here what's going on? Here one thing is there, as because of this DNA replication. Now this DNA replication, as I told you, this DNA replication is totally biochemical process. It is biochemical process. Biochemical process means chemical reactions carried out inside living organism. Clear? So now, no biochemical reaction is ever remain same, or you can say always remain same. It shows a slight error. Ultimate, it is chemical process. So all chemical processes shows somewhere here and there they will show one or other error. Some fault is there. Some differences carried out there. For example, if you take commonmost example of preparation of tea. If you prepare tea, once you prepare tea first time by taking same material, everything you knows. You take same material, flame, timing, heat, everything you provide same. Prepare cup of tea. Again next time, take same ingredient, same temperature, same time, and prepare again another cup of tea. And taste both. You find out some differences there. Why? Because ultimately it is a chemical reaction. Though we have make it or we are performing it artificially. But in the same way, chemical reaction is chemical reaction. So inside body also temperature get changed. Sometimes secretion of material get, or enzymes or chemical are secreting in somewhat more or less quantity. So it affect chemical reaction. That's why biochemical reaction shows here and there error. And as a result of error in this chemical reaction, there is error occur in the process of DNA copying. And these error which occurs in the process of DNA copying, that error we used to call it variation. So what is variation? Variation means variation carried out. When variation takes place? Variation takes place during DNA copying. So during DNA copying, or you can say error in DNA copying leads to variation or brings variation. When this variation accumulate for several generations, now whatever DNA variation takes place during DNA replication, whatever variation carried out, if suppose this very small amount of variation carried out here, then this variation is carried out to next generation. In the next generation, when that offspring will reproduce, by that time that offspring will again show certain variation. So variation will become more and they will move to the next generation. In this way, generation after generation, these variations get accumulated and pass it to new generation. And when this variation become huge, after a long period of time, after millions of years, this variation brings evolution. Variation is only based for evolution. So DNA copying shows error in biochemical reaction which brings variation. So always these variation are not supposed to be slight. Sometimes variations are drastic variation. In such cases where variation is drastic, if suppose maximum variations are carried out here and this structure is totally different, 99% different and only 1% is same, then that organism will not able to survive. Because drastic change in DNA. Slight change in DNA, slight variation in DNA here and there is manageable. So sometimes this variation is beneficial also, but sometimes this variation is not beneficial. So drastic variation comes, then that organism will not survive. If variations are very less and slowly after millions of years, if this variation will accumulate and then they show somewhere evolution. But sudden variation in a huge amount is not possible, and if it happens, then that cell will destroy. So now for variation in this DNA copying, whatever variations carried out, so these variations are only because of error in DNA copying. But here some variations are good also, some variations are beneficial also. Not all variation always we can say they are beneficial. Some of them are beneficial. For example, bacteria survive in water body. Bacteria surviving in water body. If suppose immediately, drastically, because of one or other reason, temperature of this water body get increase. Temperature increase. Now what happened? Bacteria are habitual with that water body and with that particular temperature of water body. But immediately, if temperature increases, suddenly temperature get increased, then what will happen? Then there are chances that bacteria are unable to survive. Bacteria maybe die. It means whole progeny of bacteria will get destroyed? No. Few of them are able to survive still. Still, some are able to survive. Some of the bacteria will survive. Why? Because here and there during DNA replication, some of these bacteria shows variation. And these variations shown by bacteria, those bacteria are variant bacteria. Those bacteria are called as variants. So the variants, those who shows certain different, those who shows some of the variation, these are called as the variants. So these variants have capacity to survive in that high temperature. But rest of them, those who are not able to survive or resist that hot temperature, they don't have resistance for that hot temperature, those category of bacteria will die. So suppose here in this case, if there is population of 100 bacteria, among this 100 bacteria, 50 bacteria are showing variation. These are the variant. So these 50 bacteria are getting chances of survival in this hot temperature. But rest of the 50, they are not showing any variation and not able to resist this temperature and will die. But here the benefit of variation is survival advantage to this 51, and this 50 will reproduce. So they are able to continue the race. They are able to continue with the species. So here species is not going to be destroyed or vanish out or extinct, but only few of the members of that population will die. Rest will reproduce and again will show variation, and again will survive. So here we can say that variation is essential for species but not compulsory for each and every individual. Get my point? Essential for species. Species is of bacteria. So variation is essential in this species, but not to all 100. If 50 are also showing variation, then okay, no problem. 50 will die, but 50 has capacity to reproduce. They will survive and reproduce and again continue the race. So variation is essential for a species, but it is not compulsory at all for each and every individual of that species. That is what is the importance of variation and importance of DNA copying in the process of reproduction. Next topic is related with modes of reproduction. We will see in the next class.